Hey, what's up, everybody? Today we're going to talk about what are the replacement options if Kellen Moore moves on from the Cowboys this offseason. This is serious. Cowboy time. Boom. Here we go, guys. All right, so as you know, the Boise State head coaching position is available, and Boise State fans are clamoring. They're calling for Kellen Moore. You know, they want him to go there. Kellen Moore has mentioned in previous years that, you know, he wouldn't mind returning back home to Boise State. So the conversation needs to be had. Will he move on to them? Will he interview with them? You know, they asked Mike McCarthy in a press conference just yesterday. He didn't really answer it. You know, I'm sure that they're talking, but they're not going to give away anything. So, you know how the Cowboys are, shrouded in secrecy as usual. All right, so that's no surprise. But we need to talk about, if he moves on, who are the top possible replacements, and that's what this conversation is going to be about. All right, so let's go ahead and open this thing up, guys. The first and obvious choice would be Mike McCarthy. Okay, Mike McCarthy, you know, has a knack for calling plays. You know, that's kind of his bag, is, you know, turning things around for quarterbacks, playbook, offensive prowess. All right, so he's the obvious choice. But if you look at his career with the Packers and other areas, he's always kind of had a de facto offensive coordinator. So if not Mike McCarthy, the next choice is probably going to be Joe Philbin. Joe Philbin, you know, was offensive coordinator there in Green Bay, all right, from 2007 to 2011. You know, 2010 they had the Super Bowl run. In 2012, you know, he got a head coaching gig off of the success there in Green Bay with the Dolphins. Ultimately, he didn't make it there. Obviously, he's one of these guys. It's more of a coordinator, not a head coach. So Joe Philbin is another option. If you're looking for more in-house names, Doug Nussmeier is another option. He's a holdover from the Garrett era, but he does have offensive coordinating experience, especially at the collegiate level. Yeah, you know, and now quarterback coaching. So he has some of this experience with him, over 17 years or so of offensive coordinating experience. So that's a possible in-house option. Okay, two more names here that are outside the Cowboys bubble, going to be Tom Clements. All right, he's currently with the Arizona Cardinals. All right, now he does have working experience with Mike McCarthy, okay, in Green Bay. And Clements, he was the offensive coordinator there from 2012 to 2016. So Tom Clements has that experience with Mike McCarthy calling plays. Okay, what I like about Tom Clements, he's with the Arizona Cardinals right now. So he's getting some of that crossover collegiate play calling, you know, there in Arizona. And, you know, they're doing, you know, they're pretty good. You know, you see a lot of creativity there in the offensive play calling there. And right now, he's over there as a QB coach, pass game coordinator. So definitely somebody to keep an eye on outside the Cowboys bubble. And the last name to look for would be Mike Kafka. Okay, he has moved up the ranks there in Kansas City. Last year, the Eagles wanted him as their offensive coordinator. He decided to stay there with Kansas City. We'll see what happens there. I think that's going to be a lot of moving pieces there because, you know, you might have Eric Bieniemy land a head coaching gig here. He's going to want to bring some familiar names with him, and you would have to think that Mike Kafka might be that, or Mike Kafka may want to stay in Kansas City and get elevated to the OC under Andy Reid, If he wants to move on from the organization, wants to first start, you know, and get an elevated position as an offensive coordinator, West Coast type of language, this kind of thing that's familiar with McCarthy as well, he could be an option there for the Cowboys as well. So the names to keep an eye on: Mike McCarthy, obviously, Joe Philbin, Doug Nussmeier, Tom Clements, and Mike Kafka. Let me know who you guys think the Cowboys would, you know, choose for the offensive coordinator. Is there somebody on this list that you would like the Cowboys to bring in here? If it's not in-house or one of these two guys that I mentioned here at the end, let me know what you guys think. Continue to like, subscribe, and share. Shout out to all my members. Hit the bell notification, guys, to get all notifications when I go live, when we do the Frisco report, and just any new video that comes out. All right, guys, so appreciate you. Have a very nice, you know, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and I'll catch you for the Cowboys post game this weekend. Peace, everybody.